good, people? What's good? What's good? Where y'all guys tuning in from? Slim Pimpin' 82 was good. Charlotte in the building. Michael Campbell, Pasadena. What's up? Caesar CJ, what's good, man? Romania, eh? That's what's up. Glad you guys can join. If you want to actually get your song or beat reviewed, make sure you join the Discord, put your song in the live beat reviews, and we'll play it out tonight. Rights was good. Georgetown, South Carolina? Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I just saw that in there. Cool. All right. Welcome to the live. I try to do these lives every single week on Thursdays. I may have to go to some games, so those Thursdays may turn into either a Wednesday or a Friday, but I'm gonna try to do one like every week for you guys, just so you have a place to outlet and share your music, build up the community at the same time, and help each other out, right? That's what it's all about. It is, CJ asked what time it is. It is actually 8 o'clock. It's 8:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Texas. So yeah, I'm at that Central Standard Time area. Romania. So you're probably like what? It's probably like 1 o'clock there? It's crazy. Thank you for joining though, man. Thank you for taking time out of your 4 in the morning. Oh my goodness, yo, that's ridiculous. It's so strange, like how many different time zones there are in the world when you think about it, you know. But it's cool. That's what's up. 2090 rights. Don't worry about it. I mean, there's only like a couple of things in there, so we'll play the whole thing for you. I'll get a chance to listen to it, give you some feedback. But yeah, So we're still trying to get everything started, trying to get everything together. Um, I'm not very great at promoting. I don't really promote myself as much as I should because I do mixing and mastering services. I have a website, sell beats. Um, I do like TV film stuff. I haven't started even messing with that stuff in that realm of doing videos for it yet. Uh, yeah, so I have a lot of things to kind of offer. I've been doing this for many, many moons. So, it's just trying to help out as much as I possibly can. But there may come a time where there's a lot of people in here. And, not everybody wants to sit and, listen to a whole track of what people do. It just kind of makes the live even longer than it should be. So I'm going to try to keep these lives about an hour just so that I'm not, completely taking up you guys' time because, people have other things to do. It's not all about X.E.L going live. But yeah, let me know if you guys have questions. If you have like mixing questions, if you have DAW questions, I pretty much use almost all the DAWs. Like right now in the background, I have FL Studio going just because they did an update today. So I wanted to kind of check it out and see what they're talking about with their piano roll and stuff. So I have that set up in the background. I do use Cakewalk still. I do use Reaper. I have Cubase. I don't really use it too much. I only have like the LE version, which is lighter version of Cubase, but it pretty much can get the job done. Um, I also have Bitwig. I have Live, Ableton, Studio One, MPC, um, BandLab. If you want to say BandLab, I have BandLab by itself. But yeah, so if you guys have questions, let me know. This is my first time. You said upload my music to where? Oh, so if you're in the Discord, there's a section that says live beat review. Just put your beat in there, preferably MP3 or Wave. That would be the route I would want to take, just because I don't want to come out of the Discord to go to another site. So MP3 or Wave would probably be the best way to put it in there. So yeah. Uh, you could paid so like free is like what? Half the track and paid is a full. Well, if it's over 2 minutes, usually you can get a gist of a song or a beat or anything within the 2 minutes. So I usually say 2 minutes, and if it's going to be longer than that, or if you want it to be played longer than that, then I would say just give something inside of the chat. You don't have to do like $20 or anything like that. Just uh, you know something simple, just something inside of the chat, just so that other people don't feel like you know they're being taken advantage of, I guess I could say. So yeah, so it's just something so that we can kind of keep the reviews going and moving. Because I know sometimes when people do these reviews, there's a lot of songs and things in there. So in order for people to skip the line, they'll put something inside of like the super chat, or they'll do like direct cash app, something like that, in order to skip the line so they can get their stuff played. But right now, you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, these are the early stages. This is only the second live that I'm actually doing with this for the beat reviews. So you came just in the nick of time. uh, yes, definitely. People will choose better. Um, Still thinking of staying with Cakewalk for now, but your thoughts on any other DAW worth checking out? Jeremy Peterson asked that question. So there's so many other DAWs out there. It just kind of matters what route you want to take. Personally, right now, I'm using Reaper just because it does pretty much everything I want it to do. It's not for everybody. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. If you're a person that just wants to get in and start working, I would say go with either Ableton or FL Studio. Those would be my suggestions, or even Studio One if you just want to get a DAW and just start working automatically without setting anything up, without doing any kind of preparation. Um, FL is probably the one I would suggest the most, just because it comes with the most sounds inside of it. And there's like hundreds, thousands of videos of people showing you how to use little intricate things inside there. So you can learn online FL completely. You don't need any kind of courses. So if someone's selling you a course for FL Studio, I'd probably pass on that just because there's so much information out there. There's so many good YouTubers out there. There's, the Busywork Beats. There's Bro Beats, which is my personal favorite YouTuber for FL Studio. Who else is there? There is Lifestyles Did It. He's another one I like. Mixed in Key, or In the Mix. I'm sorry. Yes, In the Mix. He's another good one to watch for FL Studio. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many of them out there that do FL Studio, and they do it very, very well. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, I would say if you're going to look for a DAW, if you don't want to spend money right now, I'd probably say try to go a Reaper. But like I said, it is a learning curve. It's not for everybody. You have to tweak it to you. Like it's not just a DAW you open up. All right, I'm ready to work. If you don't have any VSTs, you're not going to, you're not really going to do much in there. If you don't have your stuff set up to where you feel comfortable, you're not going to make much progress in Reaper. But FL Studio, you just kind of jump in there and get everything going. Ableton is pretty much the same, but it matters which tier level you get of Ableton. That's the problem I have with it. And that's the problem I have with like Studio One, is just the fact that it has so many different tiers that you lose uh, interest in actually working in it, because you're paying like 600, almost $700 just to get the program, let alone if you get like the push or something like that with it. Yeah. But yeah, Cubase is another good one if you want to do that. Logic, GarageBand. If you're a beginner on Windows, GarageBand alternative. Mixcraft. Yes, I've heard many people use Mixcraft. I personally have never used Mixcraft. I heard it's pretty good. I think a lot of the people in here use Windows, but if I was on a Mac, I'd probably be using Logic, just to be honest with you, just because I've seen what great stuff it has. Saya is in the building. What's good? FL Studio. Yes, I just downloaded it, man. It's in the background right now. Trying to check it out probably after this live. A kid or two. That's what's up. Why is everyone shaming BWB? What is BWB? Oh, busy. Oh, busy. I don't know. I don't know why everybody is getting on Busyworks beats like that, man. He's a good dude. At least from the what I've seen. I think he's all right. Guy. He tries to share as much information as he can. He seems really knowledgeable about business. Um, I wouldn't say that the stuff that he makes is that great. If anyone wanted to critique, but he does show you methods of how to actually get stuff done, and that's what his whole business and motto and YouTube is about, is just showing you how to get to a certain spot, and then it's up to you to actually create something dope out of it. He's not going to make something banging or dope every single time he does something. But yeah, Miss Crap is 40 and free trial and Melodyne, etc. included. Yeah, and I'm trying to stay away from Melodyne because I think they took away like a lot of the access that they used to have. But yeah, yeah, Logic is super dope. I know I know a lot of people who actually use Logic, and they love Logic. It's like one of those things. If you have a Mac, you more than likely are using Logic to make beats. or to compose, or even to do like the movie kind of stuff in there, because it does like the film stuff. Logic does like everything, yo. It's like FL for Mac, at least to me, because they even have like a nice, cool step sequencer now that they added in there. Yeah, really, really dope stuff that comes out of Logic and Apple. I'm not necessarily an Apple user. Your Logic is crap. D-Boy the original. What's good, man? Logic is a very, very good DAW. Actually, you'll be surprised at how many people actually use Logic. Almost everybody I know that uses Apple has Logic. Low Cuts, what's good? Thanks for joining, man. If you have like a beat or something you want to play, let us know. Put it inside of the Discord on the live beat review, and we'll go over it. D version. Yeah, that's funny, man. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, Logic is super dope, man. I see a lot of people make some really, really great things inside there, yo. Yeah. D-Boy, I am a PC guy myself. I have never owned a Mac. I've been to plenty of studios though that have Macs and use Pro Tools, and I'm not a fan. I'll just say it like that. I'm not a fan of the Pro Tools. Macs are okay. I have no issues with Macs. So Mac users, please don't try to put me on a pitchfork or anything. This it's just not something that I feel that is worth it, I guess you could say. Because I mean, I have like there are PCs out there that are more powerful than the older Macs. This M1, M2 chip stuff, ridiculous. I have no idea what they're doing or how they did it, but it seems like something that is definitely worth it now. But all them Intel ones, I wouldn't do it. All right. Jeremiah Patterson said he's not gonna lie. I was thinking of checking out FL Studio. Yo, check it out. There's nothing wrong with downloading it. It's actually like a free trial for FL Studio. The only thing you can't do is like save, I guess, and open it back up. You can save, but you can't open the file back up unless you have the license. Then you can open the track back up and do whatever you want to do. But you can still do like a whole beat, track out the stems, all that stuff, and put them in a different file. And you can have like your whole beat that way, just with the trial version. So I mean, it's definitely worth it just to have it on there. And even if you use another DAW, you usually can use FL Studio as a VST inside that DAW. So that makes it definitely worth the download. Even for the trial version, you can go and use the downloaded version inside of any DAW that does VSTs. So if I wanted to pull up FL Studio inside of Reaper, I could do that. If I wanted to pull up inside of Cakewalk, I could do that. If I want to pull up his Studio One, I could do that. Or Ableton. All of those DAWs will open up FL Studio as a VST. So I would say definitely download it. All right, D-Boy, that's what's up. Yeah, I know you guys are ready for the review. All right, so let's clap it up. Thank all you guys for joining. I appreciate you for being here. And we will get into the live beat reviews. I have a Mac 3. Can you put Reaper on it? Yeah, Reaper does run nice on Macs. All right, so I'm actually in there now. So this is the live beat reviews. So if you guys have any songs you want review, go to the live beat review, put them in there, and we'll play them for tonight. All right, Saya has 2 of them in here. We're gonna play one right now. Meltdown.
Yeah, tensions is definitely rising. Teed up right now. Tea time. Tea time.
Saya, what are you doing?
Tea time, tea time, tea time. Tea time like I got a cup of this shit. Tea sound like golf at 5:45. I love to fuck on a regular bitch. Famous hoes lame, but they stay on my dick. Heard your new joint is embarrassing shit. You talk to the cops on some therapy shit. You act like you love this American shit, but really the truth is you scared of the six. Yeah, you scared of the six. Yeah, you scared of the six. Your bodyguard put in some work on the flute. Now you wanna go and inherit the shit. Don't talk to the boy about comparison shit, but come to the boy on some arrogant shit. The weapons we got is some terrorist shit. Like TV producers, we airing the shit. She asking for bread for her parents and shit. I told her I don't got no cash and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit. I pull out $1 million and stare at the shit. My dick just got hard cause a wire just hit. My schedule is out, cause spinning's for real. Man, fuck all that spinning and narrative shit. I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage shit. Since we not around, the members done hung up the Louis. They not even wearing that shit. Don't come to the boy about repairing some shit. Don't come to the boy about sparing some shit. You lucky that vote was suing, cause I would've been with the Washington Paris and shit. Is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy?
All right, y'all, let's give it up. Saya. Saya said, y'all can come over and he'll teach you how to use FL Studio. All right. I have a Mac with Linux on it. Oh, goodness. You have like a beast in. What irks me about Pro Tools is the DAW navigation. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Pro Tools for sure. All right, so let's get to 2090. Waiting on You. And if I'm not mistaken, they are an artist. So if you guys, I guess want to work with someone, check them out, see if they're willing to work with you. All right.
No apologies for your messy behavior. Wanted to love you, I was so better. Ain't done with this, get so better. To do with it, I know better, honey. Waiting on you, take it that I'm set in the barrel. Waiting on you, yeah, waiting on you. Waiting on you, take it that I'm set in the barrel. Waiting on you, yeah, waiting on you. Man lost next, X was better in bed. I don't believe that you said what you said. No apologies for ya. That's the behavior. Ain't down with it. She dared to me another lie. Oh, think I was sick in the barrel. Waiting on you. Yeah, waiting on you. Yeah. Think I was sitting in the back row. Waiting on you. Ooh, waiting on you. Let's go. waiting on you.
Yes, sir. Good up for 2090, yo. That looks like I think you write. I'm not sure if you produced the beat. The mixing would, if oh man, the mixing would make it so much uh, more glued together because it sounds like totally separate things right now as it stands. So, so a way to put it is the vocals are here, and like the track itself is kind of under there. So you wanted to kind of mesh and be at the same level, kind of glue together. And that's all due to, just mixing. I know you said you use Logic. Now that I know that you use Logic, there's some really good EQs inside of Logic that you can actually use to kind of EQ some of the frequencies a little bit better in there, and a little bit more compression just to give it a curve. It's kind of hard to explain right out the bat, but you want it to kind of mesh a little bit more together to make it glued. That is basically what I know. They have like a glue compressor. You might want to try to use that on like all the vocals together. Um, a little more reverb maybe on the vocals itself because it sounds a little dry, and that's probably why it's not necessarily gluing the way I think it can. But definitely, it sounds like a good song, man. Um, I could see it definitely being used in a couple of shows, especially for those like reality TV stuff when like someone's like breaking up or they're just waiting inside, in like a coffee shop waiting for like their blind date or something like that. I could hear that in the background. But let's give it up for 2090 one more time. Really good work. Let's see if I can catch up with the chat here. Brown Snake Studios, what's good? All the way from Australia. That's what's up, yo. Yeah, Jeremiah, just download the free version of FL Studio and yeah, just use it. If you like FL Studio, I would say definitely go purchase it. Don't. You understand? Do not purchase the $99 one. If you do get it, make sure you get the producer edition at least, because that way you can get all the effects and all the samplers, all that stuff in there. Because without doing that, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna let you know. All right. Who is this? That is Saya. I'm not sure. Remix a Drake track. Yeah. Probably gonna have to remove that. Get it flagged. um, sounds like Snoop's nephew. Nice melodic line. All right. So 29 does it. They produce as well. That's what's up. You don't know how to mix. Hey man, it takes a long time to get mixing down. I'm not sure if you're using reference tracks. I do preach this a lot. If you've watched any of my like other lives and I'm going over review or critiquing, a reference track would help tremendously. So if you have a style that you're using, you want to get a track to compare it to. So then you can see how that vocal is meshing with that production, and it'll help you out in your own mix. Um, it's like a cheat code basically. You have a code of what you want right in front of you already in the reference track. All you need to do is make sure your track gets to where that track is. Um, that is usually how I receive stuff from my clients. When people work with me and they send me stuff, I'll ask for the dry template unless they have like some kind of auto tune that they know and love. I'm not sure what auto tune you're using. Make sure you put that in there too. If you're using the regular auto tune or using Logic's auto pitch corrector, let me know what you're using. But yeah, so if they have a certain auto tune that they really love, I'll tell them to keep that on there. If there's an effect that they like on their voice a lot, I'll tell them to keep that on there, and then I'll mix it, blend it into the track, send them the mix, and if they want to get it mastered would be an additional. So doing the mastering would be something else. But that is usually how I work, and then I'll tell them send me a reference track of what they want. So basically, I'll ask for the breakdown of the track, all the tracks, no effects and stuff on them. I'll ask for their mix version, the version that they have mixed, which means that that's the one that they've been listening to the most. So I want to kind of get the song to sound somewhere around there, uh, but make it sound more cleaner. And then I'll ask for a reference track of what they want the track to actually sound like. So that's usually how I do my mixing services when I do it. But yeah, definitely get a reference track that you love or know and go with that. All right. Saya is a very good producer, man. So 2090, if you do want to work with somebody, he seems like a really good person to work with, at least beat wise and mixing wise. He's the one who mixed the song with Drake, so as you can hear, it sounded like it belonged together. So yeah, definitely he could be somebody you can work with. All right. So okay to send one more. Let's see. Yeah, man. You can send one more. It looks like you already did. That's fine. Saya, Texas. What's up? Big TX up in the building. All right. References gotcha. All right. A lot of practice so you don't have to start again from the beginning. Yes. It takes a lot of practice, man. Okay. So you're using the auto tune, the Artera, the real auto tune, or should I say the ones that kind of have revolutionized the game. You have like the studio bundle, or you just having just one of them. Um, I know that they do a lot of different ones now, so you can kind of get a really good one that meshes well with your voice. But yeah, so just make sure you know you have your keys set up correctly on there. Um, how much tuning you actually wanted to do, how much correcting you wanted to do, all that good stuff. All right, so D-Boy the original, boom bap, you love 90s. All right, let's go. All right, that was D-Boy the original. Let's give it up. D-Boy the original. It looks like you said that this was your first time sampling using MK Slicer. Cool. There was like some interesting static in my left ear. I'm not sure what that was. What was that? Whatever it was kind of peaking, so it gave it like a real weird static sound in the left side. Looks like it was only on the left side as well. But yeah, that wasn't bad if it was your first time actually using sample. The mix definitely could be better. Once you get your mix down, like it helps out so much, man. Like I don't know if you guys really understand. Like the mix is so important, yo. When you're trying to present things to people, um, a presentable beat or song goes a long way. If it's something that they don't have to kind of adjust or change to hear what you're actually trying to do. But let's give it up for D-Boy, the original, one more time. Caesar CJ said, old school vibes. Saya said the chops could be a little better. Yeah, I agree. MK Slicer. I can remember now. First song I produced was 10 minutes long. No, because I don't know how to export. Yeah. What are you actually using, Caesar? Are you using like Cakewalk or Reaper or one of those? Invest in Serato sample. Serato sample is really dope. MK Slicer is actually really good. You just have to kind of know what you're doing in there, just because the way it slices is not like a regular slicing. You can actually move it to where you want it to be. Then you can even go inside the Resamplematic 5000 and adjust those slices to however you want it. But you know, it just takes time to get all that stuff down for sure. All right, Reaper. Okay. Hey, I started on Reason. That was our first DAW ever. It was Reason. Yeah, Reaper's dope. Hip hop EJ. Wow. I remember that, yo. You bought Serato sample, you don't even use it. It's funny you say that. Like I don't really use it either. I have Serato. Um, like sometimes I forget that I have it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have that. So why don't I just use this? Um, I definitely used it a lot more when I was using Cakewalk. But since I've been going to Reaper, I've been using the MK Slicer a little bit more. All right, Mixcraft 2 and 3 started on You started on Mixcraft, Sai? That's what's up. You lost your license, huh? Oh wow. Oh, they've been really helpful, man. I don't know. I remember I think I had mines on like two different laptops, and then I moved to a new laptop, and I couldn't get it off the old one, and I had to use customer support. They were able to kind of hook it up, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, they're very helpful. But all right, I'm gonna play this other 2090 song on here. So let's go.
Talk to me. Do you know what it feels? Talk to me. Feeling like nobody's real. Talk to me. Do you think the thing you feel is real enough to love us? I get all the high. I get all that you want. Love ain't no transaction. Niggas speak terms like to get action. We have an ups and downs, it's a camera flashing. Love ain't a Netflix, check your status. Cause where they show you where you at. Love ain't found, it's earning regret. Trust where it's lost, and it's looking in pain. Bitches move to the next, nigga move to the left. Shit, I don't blame a man who wants to change the plan. But I'm sick of playing, just changing the man. Most of these niggas be straight up depressed, cause they got nothing else for them to feel at rest. Feel like gonna rest and be, but no one ever's gonna see. Like they got something else, what they're gonna be. Funny how many bitches in love with the money, but love ain't no transaction. Niggas be turned like they need action. All that
Scaled up for 2090. That one sounded a lot better. It's like your second ones be hitting a little bit better, yo. Like that one meshed a lot more in the mix of the actual beat and track and sound. I would probably tell you to do the rapping verse over, just because it didn't feel like you didn't feel confident. I don't know if anybody else heard or felt that way, but it didn't feel. I didn't feel like you were very confident in what you were saying. So I would definitely say to try to probably do that verse over. If you say you're using Logic and you have your own kind of setup, yeah, I would probably just do that verse over. But it sounds good. In the beginning,
talk to me.
you might want to put a de-esser on your voice, just so that the hisses and stuff don't come through so harsh inside the headphones or inside your speakers. That's a really good trick or good tool to use, I should say. It's a de-esser. I don't know if you use them on your vocals or not, but it is something that will help you out when you're mixing down vocals. But one more time, let's give it up for 2090. All right, that's what's up. Once BandLab allows their switching directions, I deleted Cakewalk. Why did you delete Cakewalk, man? There's nothing wrong with it. So you're all Reaper now? That's cool. Well, I mean, you can open up Cakewalk files inside, or the CWP files inside of Reaper. So, I mean, you still have all your Cakewalk stuff in there. Yeah. Caesar, I agree. The mix is a lot better on that one. Hey. He said low key want to redo the rap. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, I mean, I can hear it, and once you know that people can actually hear that it's not like really like you're not giving it any effort, then the people listening won't give it any listens, kind of thing. It's weird, yo. I've noticed that over the years of doing music. I used to rap, guilty as charged. And I remember the first time I went to a big studio, and the guy that was mixing or recording me was like, you have the voice, you have the bars, but I'm not feeling you. I don't feel what you're saying. And it took me a while to understand, but yeah, really, it's one of those things that will definitely help you out in the long run. It'll make you a better artist. You said I can't rap. Hey, everything takes practice. Everybody thinks that they could just get on the mic and just start spitting bars. It's very interesting, man. But yeah, we appreciate you for being here. Let's give it up for 2090 one more time. All right, so yeah, that is true. Yeah, it does get you hooked. And it's always good to kind of give it a breather. And once again, use a reference track, kind of go to that reference track, come back to your song, and you can hear it, man. Like you'll be amazed how much different your listening is once you take a break, listen to a reference track, then go back to your track. Man, you'll be like, oh, what was I thinking here? I got you, Saya. I got you. I was about to play yours next. It's a simple game.
But you don't understand the changes I've been going through. Just to be happy, I need you by my side.
See what up, Saya. All right, man. I really, really appreciate all you guys for coming and hanging out with me for this live session, for this live beat review. I will be back next Thursday as well. And if you guys haven't already, if you do music and you flip samples, we are in our sample flip month right now. The sample flip is going on, so we have our samples set up inside of the sample flip section. We have 2 of them set up for you guys. Something starry for you guys here. All right. You could post one. I'll make you the last one of the night. Man, them vocal things is weird, yo. All right, so just post it in the live beat review. I'll play that last one for the night. Where did you just put it? Why'd you put it? All right, so yeah, so we're gonna do it in the live beat reviews from now on. I'm gonna play it from the share your music section though, because I know you put it in here. So this is AC. Let's give it up for AC. All good. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, let's give it up for AC. That was dope. I like the. It's like it took me on an adventure. It wasn't just a stagnant track. Your percussions has always been pretty dope, man. I really like the way you implement your percussions inside the track. Really, really dope. But yeah, let's give it up one more time for AC. Uh, Michael Campbell, yes, you can put them in there. That's cool. So I'm gonna clean out of the live beat review, so there won't be anything in there, and then you can definitely post a song in there. But yeah, AC, that was dope. I appreciate you for stopping by the live for as much time as you can. But yeah, so we're gonna end this live. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, without you, none of this would be happening. Appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. So appreciate you guys for joining the Discord. I want to make it, more fun, more active as I possibly can. If you guys do have any suggestions, make sure you have them in the suggestion box. I do have two moderators now. Saya and Hanabi right now are moderators, so you can ask them questions and things as well. So yeah, hope you guys are having fun. But yeah, I'm gonna clean out the live beach reviews, so there won't be anything in there. So for next week, make sure you guys are putting your songs in the live beat review section. So next week when I come on here, we go live, we'll be able to play your tracks. All right. So once again, it's your boy X.E.L. X.E.L. Till the next time, y'all. Peace.